Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. It's a great honor to have you watching this video today. I'm thankful for this opportunity to share my thoughts about professional English. What is professional English? Does that word exist exactly? I don't know. I'm just created or maybe exists, right? So, in my terms, English or professional English is that English used at work. Okay, my teacher speaks English, but he can't explain about my work. For example, I am a mechanical or I am a plumber, but my teacher can't give me the terms or can't give me the components of a pump, can't give me the components of a pipeline exactly in English because he's not exactly the teacher, the main teacher for that area. So what can I do? Well, you can't blame your teacher because he doesn't know. No, that ain't his area. What he can teach you is a communicative language or English, or he's gonna teach you how to speak English or how to think in English or everything about English. But one of the things he can do is know everything. That is impossible. All right, so let's get to it. uh, Professional English is the term I use to express when we are talking about English when you are at your workplace, for example, right? Uh, at your workplace, you are taking part as a mechanical. So this day you want to talk about mechanical components, sorry, or mechanical components or a pump parts. Okay, so how do I know all of the parts? Your teacher is not okay. That is your demand, right? Your teacher is not obligated or is not that person who must teach you about these things. No, that is a professional part. You are interested, right? The things he must teach you is to know the basic things about English, right? So now, one of the things you have to do to know about that information, you have to go back to the beginning. You have to learn again your course. How come? You can look up or search in the YouTube, you'll find there your course again. Okay, if you learned your course online or your course in person, you can take it online in English. For example, you know about everything in English, but sorry about your course, but you have to learn it again in English so you can know the terms, each term, each detail. It's completely necessary to do that. But if you are that lazy person who be like, nah, I don't really need to do this, then you're losing opportunity to know. But you can do this. Go back and learn again your course. The first lesson, search there. If you're mechanical, mechanical fitter, lesson one. They're gonna teach you if the first lesson is safety. They're gonna teach you about safety. If the first lesson is about uh, drawing, they're gonna teach you drawing in English. If the first part, sorry, the first lesson was about, or it's about, what is that? Uh, Mechanical assembling mechanical components, they are going to teach you everything in English. If the first lesson is about hand tools or power tools, they are going to teach you about hand tools or power tools in English. Do you understand that? The point is you have to take again your course in English, but this time in English. Do you feel my point? You have to take again your course. You have learned everything about mechanical thing or a mechanical course, or I don't know what course you take. But if you feel like you have to know about your work, what you work with, you have to go back, learn again. Okay, those are one of the steps you can use. Learn again about your course, but this time in English. Go to the lesson number one. They will teach you safety is this and this and this. Mechanical components or assembly mechanical components is about this, about this, about that. Do you feel what I'm talking about? Because if you expect someone to teach you about those things, like your teacher, I don't know, if you find a teacher like myself who knows about mechanical things, I can teach you. But if you find someone else, a simple teacher, like he just knows to explain English and other things, or he has around the area, you're not exactly clashing, or I can say you're not exactly having the same routine, or sort of, you're not having exactly the same what the same course. Okay, I have taken a mechanical course. You feel what I'm saying? But if someone comes and tells me explain about electrical parts, I will explain what I know. All right, what I know, the basic things. Then you will need that the different part like things that I don't know about landing, no landing issues, circuits, no circuit. I don't know those things at all. I know what I know because about hydraulic I studied about circuits, okay, but not exactly the way a electrical person or learner goes through this knowledge. Do you feel what I'm saying? So the one of the things you have to do is to take your course again. If you are talking about basic skills of computing, you have to take again your basic skills in computing just in English, just to understand all of the terms used in your workplace or during your work. You will understand because if you don't do that, it will be exactly difficult. Well, where would I take my course already in Portuguese? Oh, sorry, in English, because I have studied in English, in Portuguese, in my country, and now I can't take this course in English because I don't know how to get it. You have to learn online. You have to be patient. That ain't easy to learn online. That is so difficult. I'm taking digital marketing online, man. To be on the screen like 24/7 is totally difficult. And you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. A couple hours. You don't need 24/7 learning about your cars again in English. No, that you don't need exactly something like that, right? The only thing you need is to take a couple minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. As long as you keep going, you're gonna improve. All right, and there are something there are some information that you will just create in your mind. You won't have to fight with. All right, you just have that knowledge in your mind. Everything won't go black. Okay, won't go blank or black, because sometimes there are people who goes blank and there are the people who go black. Black when you don't know, and blank when you know but you forget. You catch the point? There are people who when speaking they go black, and the other who go blank. Do you understand the difference? Blank because you don't know. Black because you don't know. Blank because you know but you forget, or the information runs away when you're trying to speak to another one or someone else. All right. So if you want to know the terms of your work, you are a computer guy who working with the computer, a driver, you are what? A plumber, you are a mechanical fitter, or whatever the course you take. If you take it again in English, you're gonna improve your professional English. You get the point? If you need more details about how to be fluent in English, just contact me. But you know we can find a description in the link here, and you find all of the details about how to be fluent in English. I hope I see you in the next video. Thank you for your presence and for your for your time. And I hope my words will encourage and motivate you. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.